Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. Now in today's video, I want us to address a disturbing incident that has left many people wondering how someone entrusted with the care and education of children can exhibit such blatant disregard for their well-being. Now in this video, we're talking about Nadia Bosha, a dance teacher who was caught on camera hugging 3 Backla children on stage while deliberately excluding a biracial child who was also part of the performance and was right there on the stage with them. Now, what's even more heartbreaking is that the child tried to reach out to her. The child tried to reach out for a hug, only to be ignored. This incident has really sparked outrage and has raised important questions about articism, bias, and the responsibility that comes with working with children. Like, how can someone with such obvious prejudices be trusted to provide a safe and inclusive environment for all students? Now, in this video, we'll hear from different individuals who share their thoughts and reactions to this disturbing incident, from concerns about the long-term impact on the excluded child to questions about the teacher's fitness to work with children. We will explore the many angles of this story. So with that said, let's get into the videos. I will be right back.
Hey, just wanted to give a little update on that whole dance expression studio situation where the teacher went and hugged the 3 white kids and left out the little mixed girl named Shania. So someone who apparently knows the teacher, Nadia, decided to comment on my post, leaving 3 paragraphs of comments saying like, oh, I know the teacher personally. It was an accident. The whole thing was an accident. Didn't even really explain how it was an accident, but was just like trying to defend the teacher. So I asked her, please explain to me, number 1, how that was an accident, and also explain to me why this teacher is not explaining this herself. Why is she apparently sending other people like you to do the explaining for her? That doesn't make any sense. She's a grown woman. She should be able to speak for herself. What the girl responded with was, well, you try hugging multiple kids at the same time on a stage where there's all these lights and so many things going on, and how is that an excuse? She could see all 4 kids standing on stage, right? She knew all 4 kids were, she's the dance teacher. She knew who was in the dance. She has eyes. She can see all 4 kids were standing on stage. And how was she able to simultaneously hug 3 kids with no problem, no matter what was going on behind her, but just so happened to leave out the mixed girl, the only other kid standing on the freaking stage? That's not an excuse. That doesn't make it an accident. If that's the excuse that y'all have, that is the worst excuse that I've ever heard of. Lo and behold though, this lady, I woke up to her comments being deleted. So she deleted all her comments. So once again, I'm asking the teacher Nadia to explain herself. Don't send your friends or anybody that knows you to explain for you, because that, all the respect that anybody could have had for you is probably already lost after that situation, but especially now that you don't even have to come out here and explain why you did that. Probably because there is no explanation, right? Probably because you did do it on purpose, right? But I need you to explain.
I don't think I will ever understand if you have any kind of hate in your heart why you would choose any kind of career that works with children, knowing it's nothing but wrong to exclude a child for any reason, much like this dance teacher did this little girl. You can see that baby girl pulling on that dance instructor. She saw that child. She can come up with whatever excuses that she wants to come up with, but actions speak. And that was incredibly heartbreaking to watch. I don't know how many times my generation has to tell you guys this. Children don't deserve to deal with this kind of crap. None of us deserve to deal with it, honestly. But especially the children. Everyone always wants to talk about indoctrination, this, blah, blah, blah. Look at all of the ways that we don't protect children or stay silent. I sincerely hope that that dance instructor loses her studio and never owns another studio again.
This is why, as a mom of biracial kids and decent human being, I'm gonna be loudest whenever I see this type of the rage I feel when I seen her just neglect that little girl, like, and don't even come with us. She didn't see her excuse because the little girl touched her. She reached out. Like, it's rude, it's embarrassing, and there's no way I would have let you like get away with doing that with my daughter. Like, I hope the internet like deals with you. I hope karma finds you.
I got a question for Miss Coach Nadia Boucher, who works at a dance expression studio in Connecticut, I believe. Yeah, I have a question for you, girl. What was going through your mind whenever you gave 3 white children a hug and completely excluded this little girl who was trying to give you a hug, who happens to be black, right? What was going through your mind? Because it does not look good on your part at all. It don't look good. Y'all haven't spoke out about it, but it don't look good, right? So someone needs to start explaining. Because the way it looks is that you're nasty. I'm just gonna say that, just plain and simple. It makes you look nasty. You look prejudiced, you look ignorant, you look embarrassing. Every single word in the book. Like, I just don't understand people in 2025 who still have a complex of brains that they think that they can discriminate upon people based off of the color of their skin or based off of their race or whatever. Like, people who do that are genuinely sick brain and need to be checked into a hospital because what? Human beings, let alone children, do not need to sit here and feel insecure about who they are as people or what they look like based off of an adult's nasty, selfish actions. So check yourself in y'all studio, and your name it's in the trash now. So
Nadia Boucher, why did you run yourself up on that stage and hug all them kids but one? You had that one little baby that tried to give you a hug and almost fell trying to give you a hug, and you ignored her. I know you seen her. She was right there with the rest of the kids. Ain't no way you gonna hug 5 other children and you got one standing there. We're not having that. You better come out and you better give her a hug. It's deeper than a hug. It's not about the hug. It's who you are. It's your character as a dance teacher. You should not be around children if you're going to exclude children because of what they look like. Because we all know what you did. And what you did was wrong. And you owe her and her family an apology. You owe everybody an apology because you was wrong for that. And we're not having that. So go run up there and apologize like you ran up there to hug them other kids. And you know you felt her touch you. And if not, you will feel me touch you.
So y'all know I be trying to keep my TikTok friends and families in the loop. But did y'all hear about that story with that studio owner, Nadia Boucher, I think her name is? Well, to make a long story short, looked like it was some kids, maybe about like 3, 4, no older than 5, at a dance competition, right? So it was 3 girls and 1 biracial girl standing up on the stage or whatever. So the studio owner, I suppose is the studio owner or maybe one of the choreographers, she went up, she hugged the 3 Caucasian girls, and the biracial girl was trying to, lean in because she was standing right next to the other 3. She was trying to lean in to get into the hug. Do y'all know this lady did not hug this child, and she literally almost fell? Y'all look it up. Look it up. Nadia Boucher, Boucher, Nadia, Nadia. She didn't hug that baby. And somebody in the crowd was pretty much was like, nah, she knows she wrong for that. Y'all, they eating that woman up right now on TikTok. They're eating her up. But do y'all know that the studio, sorry, I'm getting hoarse, but do y'all know the studio let the family go? Like, they kicked them out of the studio, the dance studio. So that just goes to show you that people really be having ill intent. And as parents, we have to stop and analyze every situation that we put our kids in. Go do, little sit-ins. Go pop in. Go see how they treating your kid. I do that at school. I do that wherever. Baseball practice, soccer practice, volleyball practice, at the school, dance practice, gymnastics. I do it all. I pops up. I'm that type of mama, because you just never know who is treating your kids right, But I really sympathize with this family, and I really feel so bad for this child, because now this child has to feel like she has gotten left out. So just imagine if that happened in a big capacity like that with, hundreds of people watching. Imagine how they was treating that child at dance practice. So Nadia, I hope you get all the backlash that you deserve. And the name of the dance studio is called Dance Expressions with an X. And I think it's out of like Plainview, Connecticut. So y'all go run them up, them comments, go leave them reviews, go do whatever it is y'all need to do, because that's wrong. That's wrong. You don't do that. Not to no child.
Have y'all seen this video? I have made so many videos about this situation. When it comes down to those biracial kids, they have to work 10 times extra to belong. Not just on the white side, on the black side too. And baby, don't let the mama be white and the daddy black. Oh Lord, I mean, you most definitely not black enough. You will get talked about so bad. And now on TikTok, it's a trend where if the daddy white and the mama black, you more black. Anyway, you got some of these parents put their biracial kids because they're lighter in these white schools thinking that they gonna get treated better. No. Cause guess what? The white folks still gonna see them kids as black. I don't give a what percentage you mix with. You got any type of black ounce gene in you, baby, you black. Then you got the black community. They'll go around and say, "Oh, your skin too light. You're not black enough." Y'all, this is some lame shit. And guess what? If that little girl go to a all black school, they gonna treat her the same way because she's lighter. I be feeling sorry for biracial folks, like for real. Like I really be feeling sorry, because it's like, damn, you don't know where you belong. Because it's always a topic about light skin. Well, I ain't gonna say light skin, because you got light skinned people that got two black parents, but it's just with biracial kids, y'all gotta stop putting them kids. I just wish it was just a school just for biracial kids, baby. Because, baby, you're going to get treated kind of crazy at a black school or white school. Well, what y'all think, y'all? This she was real low down. I'm going to put her name on the video, the teacher. And she a dance teacher. Then these parents spending all that money. I think her daddy black. She spending all that damn money. The parents spending all that money at that damn dance school. And she don't even want to teach her damn daughter how to dance. That's crazy. Be safe.
Don't normally buy into the whole make everything a race issue kind of thing, but when I seen that video of that Nadia Busha, that's the one that's going around TikTok at the moment, it's so heartbreaking actually to see that child, like, sort of, she signals to her, Nadia, and then when she's excluded from the hugs and she leans in, it is really, really not good to see. And I don't know how she missed her. You know, when she like came in to hug the group of children for winning what they won, like how she missed her. And yeah, it's really it's horrible to see. It's I think it's the actual girl's reaction that she puts her hand up to, like, you know, signal her, and then she just totally ignored, and then she goes in to hug him. You know, it's horrible, man. It's a horrible video to watch, but we've got to be very careful not to apply to everything. But that just looked, if anything, it just looked horrible. It was like literally, like, you know, I can see why people would think it's a racial thing. Definitely see why. Just got to be careful not to make everything be about race. But yeah, poor kid, man, poor kid. And quite rightly, like, as some people say, this is the sort of stuff that leads to developmental issues within children, and that sort of troubles happening. But yeah, not nice to see it all.
Now, this incident is just another reminder of the systemic racism and bias that still pervades our society. Nadia Busha's actions were not only hateful, but also unacceptable. As a dance teacher, like she has a responsibility to provide a safe and inclusive and nurturing environment for all her students. Instead, she chose to single out a biracial child and deny her the same affection and acknowledgement she freely gave to her palm color peers. Now, this was not an oversight because it clearly looked as a deliberate act of exclusion that has left a child feeling unseen, unheard, and unvalued because the child tried to reach out to her. She tried to reach out for a hug. Now, we cannot tolerate this kind of behavior in our education institutions. We cannot allow adults in positions of authority to perpetrate racism and discrimination because the impact on the child's self-esteem, mental health, and academic performance can be long-lasting and devastating. Now, Nadia Bosha's actions are a clear indication that she's not fit to work with children because she has demonstrated a blatant disregard for the well-being and dignity of her students. She has shown that she's more interested in perpetuating racist ideologies than in providing a supportive and inclusive learning environment. Honestly, it's incredibly frustrating to witness such actions in 2025. Now, this incident happened at the recent Headliners Regional Tour dance competition where Nadia Bosha, a coach for dance expressions in Plainville, Connecticut, appeared on stage following the performance of her dance troupe. Now, just like we have seen in the video, the instructor dashed happily toward the children after the host called her on stage, then leaned in for a group hug. But as she did, Bosha appeared to purposely or obviously snap the girl with a noticeable big afro puff ponytail who was standing at the far end where the girls were lined up, making it easy for her to be excluded. Now, Bosha got down on a bended knee to hug the palm color kids, then quickly scrambled back to her feet without so much as acknowledging the biracial girl, Shania, who reaches out her hand to hug the instructor from where she stood. There was no way she could have missed the girl reaching in. That was rude, someone in the audience blurted out. But Bosha ignored it and went on to give a name to the host as if nothing had happened. She also showed no reaction and gave no sign that she noticed leaving the girl out. Now, Melissa Backla, Shania's mother, said Bosha's intent was very clear. It made her angry. She shared footage of the moment on social media where it quickly went viral and sparked outrage, affirming her own feelings about the situation. In several posts to Facebook, the mother said Bosha's actions had crushed her daughter. It absolutely breaks my heart to watch this, Shania's mother wrote on Facebook, alongside the footage that garnered over 1 million views. Shania came off stage devastated. Why would a teacher treat a child so poorly? My daughter deserves an apology, and I will continue to share this until they feel as badly as Shania did. And the studio feels justified and released a statement to the teen parents as if it was my fault. I stand with my daughter. Now, in a separate post, Shania's mother hinted that she had pulled her daughters from Bosha's dance school. It is important to understand that my girls are the ones who lost their entire world. At 6 and 9, they are grieving right now. They're not okay. Their world has been shattered because of this, she wrote. They just keep crying. They lost their passion, their friends, and people they thought loved them as family. The dance family that they spent hours on end with sacrificed other plans and put dance first has completely left them in the dark. Now, reactions in the comment section range from outrage at the instructor to sympathy for the young girl who found herself facing the kind of exclusion Black people have endured for generations. Shame on her. Many voices have echoed, calling Bosha's actions reprehensible. Some people called out angry palm color women. Shania's mother later revealed that the public had targeted the wrong dance studio with negative reviews and other blowback over the incident. You know, when you watch the video very carefully, you are going to see that she also intentionally pulled her arm away as she was getting up, preventing further touch from the child. And that was purely intentional, almost as if disgusted or something. You have to be a certain kind of human to do this to a child, honestly. But yet they still say racism doesn't exist. It's really sad. Like, I would have been walking her back to the stage by her collar, and that type of man, this baby will remember this moment for the rest of life. Sadly, the coach will one day see the mistake she made when she's famous. This is unbelievable. Like, how do you not hug a child who's obviously trying to hug you? How can you be so cold? Like, so cold you literally pretend as if you're not feeling anything or you've not seen her. This even makes me want to ask a question to say, so like, this dance studio or this dance teacher rather can take her mom's money but mistreat her. Guys, we only hope she's reprimanded. And next up, what we're going to see is this palm color woman with her palm color tears and an apology. The fact that she just did this so publicly is so insane. This really broke my heart. This girl is just a child with feelings and will remember this rejection forever. Like, to the little girl, you deserve better than that woman. And she shouldn't let her bother her, because this is a beautiful young girl, but this is a child. She's going to remember this, if not for the rest of her life. This is really going to play a very negative impact in Shania's life. We have finally come to the end of the video, but what do you have to say about this video? Share your thoughts, your views, your contributions as well in the comment section. Thank you for always watching, and see you in our next video as we bring you another video.